Good day, welcome. Grace and peace be multiplied to you. As we continue today in Psalm 72, verse 12 through verse 16, we will see that there is going to be universal worship in the reign of Messiah, and generation of men and women will be in his reign. Genesis 8:22, Genesis 9:12, Isaiah 9:6 through 7, Isaiah 59 verse 21, Daniel chapter 2 verse 44 through 45, Daniel 7:13 and 14, also verse 27. But we can look in the New Testament in St. Luke chapter 1, verse 32 and 33, and St. Matthew 25, verse 31 through 46, and Revelation chapter 11 and verse 15. Just a few references for you. Psalm 72, as we read from verse 12 through verse 16, it says, "Our King helps the poor who cry out to him, those in need who have no one to help them. He feels sorry for all who are weak and poor. He protects their lives. He saves them from the cruel people who try to hurt them. Their lives are important to him. Long live the King. Let him receive gold from Sheba. Always pray for the king. Ask God to bless him every day. May the fields grow plenty of grain and the hills be covered with crops. May the fields be as fertile as Lebanon, and may people fill the cities as grass covers a field." So here our lesson tells us that the King who reigns has tremendous compassion for the poor and for the needy, for the downtrodden, for the underdogs. Here he's saying, the time has come when you have a mighty deliverer. He says poverty will vanish and social injustice will be a thing of the past. The weak and the needy will have instant access to him. They will be certain of consideration and attention and prompt action from the king. He will rescue them from unjust and cruel treatment, and he will save their lives. He will show how precious their lives are to him. So verse 12 through 14 of Psalm 72 tells us that God cares for the poor. He cares for those who are oppressed. He cares for those who are weak. He cares for the needy. So if God feels so strongly about these needy ones and love them so dearly and so deeply, how can we ignore their plight? The Bible even tells us, "He that giveth to the poor lendeth to God." He's saying to us, if you happen to be giving to the poor, don't worry, I owe you. So God specializes in those who actually cannot help themselves from their oppressors. So let us examine what we are doing to reach out with God's love for the poor and needy. Are we ignoring their plight, or are we helping to meet their needs? God is expecting this of us. In verse 15, we see the cry or the shout goes out, "Long live the King." And this will rise from his loyal subjects, who will be giving him praise, who will be giving him thanks, who will be giving him adoration. So in their gratitude, we will see the other kings coming from far. They will be bringing their treasure, and never ceasing prayer and praise and thanksgiving will ascend from all over the world to him. His people will bless him, the Bible says, from dawn to dusk. The Bible also tells us about their agricultural prosperity in verse 16. The land will be so fertile. It will be indescribable. There will be plenty of grain. Even places that never before was previously cultivated will have cultivation. So it's like on top of the mountains. There will be grains. They will be waving in the field. Much grain, plenty of produce. It says the cities will be richly inhabited with people as the fields are filled with grass. It will be a population explosion of epic proportions. And yet there will be no scarcity of food to feed the people. The Bible tells us this is going to be a time like when Adam was here on earth. This is going to be a time like when there was this Garden of Eden. There was so much provision was already made. So during the reign of Christ, Isaiah 11, 1-9 tells us, and again Zechariah 14, 16 through 21, there is going to be peace, there is going to be righteousness, there is going to be justice, there is going to be prosperity. Wouldn't you like to be a part of all of this? Aren't we groaning and mourning every day? Sometimes we sing, "I want to go to heaven and rest. I'm tired of staying down here. I'm tired of the troubles and the trials. I want to go to heaven and rest." A day is coming when we will be in the presence of the Messiah, when we will live and reign with him in his eternal reign in the kingdom. God bless you. Thank you again for watching. Please subscribe. It is free. Also like, share, and comment, and continue to visit my YouTube channel, Daily Med with Lady V.